Hey, what's up, founders? It's Steve Aiken here, and I'm going to talk to you today about my three favorite books on marketing. Now, this is a tough one because I read a lot of marketing books because marketing is not a skill set I was naturally born with. Like many things, I had to work very hard at it. Marketing, for some reason, I just have to work harder on to be a better marketer, or at least to work with and find the marketers who are doing the things I know they should be doing. It's very difficult for me to pick three books. I'm probably going to do it again and pick three more because there are just so many that really stand out. But today we're going to cover some of the best. So the first is Purple Cow by my man Seth Godin, former founder of Squidoo, dude with crazy glasses. You probably know him. He's a prolific author himself now. I think you should check out Purple Cow. It's a book about being unique. And if you want to market well, it's going to be tough unless you're worth talking about. The whole analogy of a purple cow is if you're in a field of cows, no one's going to talk about the cows unless they see a purple cow, right? Like that's something crazy, that's something unique, that's something worth talking about. And in digital marketing, with the internet and even with TV, everything is so well targeted and so noisy now that in order to stand out, you really have to be worth talking about. It's a great story, great tactics in there, great strategy to follow. Very well worth the read. Next up, we have Zombie Loyalist by Shankman, who's an interesting dude. You could email him anytime. He practices what he preaches, which is why I respond to every single email and comment that I get because of that. It's a book about how to breed your tribe, your followers, so that they're like zombie loyalists. They'll follow you no matter what. They only got brains. They only got you on their mind. It's a really good way, strategically and tactically. I think it's important with marketing to have both the strategy and the tactics, so you could see why things work and get strategies to evolve with the marketing landscape as it evolves all the time, but give you tactics that'll work like right now, so you can just apply them and test them and see how well they work in your business. And Zombie Loyalist is awesome. It shows why people will follow you and why it doesn't matter how good your marketing, how good your sales team is. If you can't build a following of people who truly love your product, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tougher to do that kind of stuff. I've been working on this a lot over the last year or two. It's something that I'm a private personal dude. I don't this video stuff is new to me. Maybe you could tell that maybe I've been working hard, maybe you can't tell, but Zombie Loyalist it's been a great help for me. Thank you, bro. I love your book. I think it's wonderful. I emailed you to tell you how wonderful it was, and you replied back thanking me for the kind words. So check that one out as well. Next up, we have Bogle V on advertising from the madman of Madison Avenue himself. If you ever watched the show Mad Men, I believe this was loosely based on this dude's life and career with Ogilvy and Mathers. It's cool, man. It's an old book. It's a tough read. It's a lot of tactics for writing ads in that time. A lot of magazine ads, a lot of print ads, but he cut his teeth as a direct response copywriter, which is a remarkable skill. It really works today. A lot of stuff why his ads worked back in the day. He spent a ton of other people's money figuring this stuff out. It's a really insightful read on when you're showing ads, what's going to work, what's not going to work, how to do your research, how research is everything before you're doing ads. Really, if you're buying ads and you haven't read this book, you're doing yourself a great disservice. A lot of stuff's been built on this, so you might know a lot of it already, but it's great to hear it from the man's mouth himself, the OG of successful and mathematical, scientific, and measured advertising. This guy will show you how to do all those things. He'll show you some great examples of ads that have worked, ads that have not worked. Really wonderful stuff. Check it out. So those are my top three books on marketing. I really think I have like a dozen more in my head, so I'm probably going to do at least one more of these. If you have any suggestions of topics, feel free to hit me up. Questions, comments, concerns. As always, hit me up. I'll do my best to respond to all of them. I love your feedback. I live for your feedback. I want you to subscribe to this video if you like it. I'm going to put the links to these videos, or to these books, sorry, in the description, so don't worry about that. I'll make it easy for you to find them if you like them. And as always, check me out on startuplifebelt.com. I'd love to hear from you. Till next time, founders.